channel and event more ways. Okay. Close. Hey. Hey! I did it. I figured it. To do a live. So this is my first, but there we go. But hey, and the subject of the day, belief. Now, we live our lives comprised of beliefs, right? Beliefs and labels and teaching. Oh, it reconnected. I'm in the country and there's not a very good signal here. Anyway, so I'm hoping that all y'all are having a great day. I'm having a great day as normal. And let's go to the backyard because it's pretty. So, this is Willow. Say hello, beautiful. That is my beautiful Willow. She's not my fluffy butt. She's my silky butt. Anyway, and the chickens are over here. My silky butt. Anyway, and the chickens are over here eating. I just fed them. And it's a beautiful day. Look, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, y'all see the chickens? Okay, let's get closer to the chickens because why not? And they're really cute. So I'm going to go this way and maybe y'all can see them. And they're over by the rose bush. And they're really, really cute. Okay, I know y'all probably do not care anything about chickens, but I really love the chickens. They're very peaceful. So peaceful and beautiful. And I don't know if y'all can see them. Okay, that's some of them. The other ones are already, sorry. The other ones are probably already in the coop because that's a good place for a chicken to be. You know, it is. And I don't know what my subject is today. I had thought about saying all kind of stuff, okay? But once, you get on live, you're like, ooh, I don't know. And, it said Edar, Silva. Hey, hey. And so anyway, so I don't know how this works, future reference, but I hope y'all are all having a marvelous day. And that is up to you, okay? So our day is just created by us. Drain my bank, I can't, oh, did somebody drain your bank account, honey? I'm so sorry. Put more in it. Oh, anyway, so, but I'm doing awesome, Mr. James. I'm doing awesome. Anyway, so our day is up to us, right? It is no day is going to be perfect. It's not. It's not meant to be, okay? It's not. And that's all right because it makes us a better person, right? And how we adjust to that day is up to us. So, anyway, let's see. Oh, and here's my bell bottoms, if y'all are wondering. So look, there's the mushrooms. See the mushrooms? Says the mushrooms. These are my mushroom bells. They're like one of my favorite bells. Anyway, so let's go today. I'm just gonna have to go get my honey, and that's okay too. But I want everybody to have good days, right? Even if you're fucking hungry. Sorry, but even if you're hungry, and you're backed up against the wall, or seemingly, I want you to have a good day, because even in the worst of times, there's wonderful things that surround us. Okay, it is, and there are reasons to be extraordinarily happy, even on your shittiest days. It is, because that shitty part is just a small part. It's like this big, okay? It's like this big, and I got a big fluffy dog chasing a chicken. Future reference. So even if this was a shitty day, I just got to see a fluff ball chase a chicken. So hey, that made it better. But it's not. It's not. I'm happy because I am going home tonight. Yay! Good. I don't know where you were, but I know everybody's going to be happy that you're going home, honey, Mr. James. Uh, so anyway, let's go back to this. And then, so anyway, okay, let's go down. And y'all can watch the chickens. Maybe y'all watch the chickens. So, but just like this, okay? Y'all might be having a shitty day, but there's chickens right there, and there's flowers, and there's always something. There's always something to be happy about, okay? There he is. There he is. And so don't forget that. Don't get lost in all the crap that goes on in this world in a constant basis. Don't get lost in it, you know. And take time to smell those roses, and because that's important, you know, because it makes you stop. You know, nature makes you stop. Animals make you stop. Looking at the sky makes you stop. Anyway, and what else was my subject today? So have a great day. Even if it seems shitty, it's not. And believe in yourself, okay? And not how you think, not in like the little, well, whatever, you know, but talk nice to yourself. And whatever you want to do, like however you want to create your day, talk yourself up. You know, you can either be your worst critic or your best cheerleader, okay? And it doesn't matter if anybody else is cheering you on. Doesn't. It doesn't. It matters if you're cheering yourself on, okay? Because the whole world can be your cheerleader, and you can still crash and burn and put blank there because you didn't believe in yourself, and you kept on talking down to yourself or put blank there, you know. But it's imperative that you believe in yourself and you talk nicely to yourself and you make a plan and you stick to it, you know. And some people, you know, like me, okay, I'm a dreamer. Surprise, surprise, I am. And I make all these little dreams, and I start all these projects and things like that. And but if I, you know, anybody, everybody in the whole world could say, hey, do this, do this, do this. You need to finish this. You need to finish this. But I'm not going to finish it until I start doing instead of thinking, or start doing instead of dreaming. Okay? Because we can get lost. We can get lost in our dreams. We can get lost in our talks. And nothing happens if you're just talking. You know, you got to take action. Take action. And because that's really what matters, you know, is that thought process and then the action that follows, you know. And so that's what's important. Now, I'm not going for it because, again, I just have to go get my honey. And, but y'all get to see the backyard. A tiny piece of the backyard. And, because it's really pretty that way. If y'all were wondering, it's like so pretty that way. But I am from North Carolina. I have never been to North Carolina. I've never been to any of the Carolinas, but it's really pretty. I've seen pictures. I've seen very pretty pictures, but it's cold. I'm chilling on cold. Unless it's like summertime there, and then I would definitely go. But it's cold. I'm from Louisiana. And it's not cold here, except for like a very short period of time, which I am very grateful for. But yeah, the cold is not my friend. And y'all want to look at the moon? I don't know if y'all can see it. And there's a little, okay, I'm sorry. I don't have ADHD, not at all. Okay, I probably do. But anyway, So yeah, this is part of my backyard. I guess I should take y'all to the river, but I'm not because I don't have very much time. But just remember that you create your day, okay? Remember that. And regardless if somebody cuts you off in traffic, your woman cheated on you, your man cheated on you, put blank there, they did you a favor. Oh, yeah, I know that's messed up to say, but they did because they stopped wasting their lives and they stopped wasting your life, right? Um, so that's a favor, and you learn from it, and they learn from it, and da da da. But so it doesn't really matter, even like the worst shit that ever happens to somebody, they can still choose to stop that and make their day better. You know, they can, you can, and don't let nothing get to you. That's all I know to do. Okay, that's what I try to do. I can't say like I always do that, but like I do try. And like if something's like really, really, really messing up, I'm like, I gotta catch myself. I gotta catch myself, and I'm like, okay, this shit don't matter. This shit does not matter. And so y'all just remind yourself that shit don't matter like you think it does. And I don't know, and I'm sorry, I didn't even know what I was going to talk about, and I normally at least have an idea what I'm going to talk about, but this time I did not, because I didn't even think this was going to work. Okay, the little live thing, like I was just playing with it, and it turned on. So so I don't know what to tell you. I have a wife and kids. I am planning to go back to the oil field after the holidays. Well, honey, Mr. James, I hope that your honey and your kids get to visit you. Now, I don't know how far away that oil field is from your family, but I know that's hard. My first husband, okay, whatever. My first husband, he was a surveyor and he did the pipelines for a little while, and he made a lot of bad choices while he was gone up there, okay? Because well, he did. Because what he did was, because all the wives were at home, states away, and they would cheat on their wives and drink, and that's all they fucking did. I'm so sorry. But that is what they did. And, but whatever, everybody's young, they do stupid stuff and put blank there, but I hope you're not doing that because I hope you love your honey. And, whatever. But but that's what he did, and but they made really good money and whatever. But I know it's hard for you. All I do is work and sleep. I know that's because you're a damn good man. All right, and anyway, you're a good man. Now, most people. Now I understand what you do. Okay, most people do not understand what you do. I know what I'm going to talk about. Okay, so this honey, my honey that I've been together for a long time now, not my first husband, but anyway, I appreciated my first husband. Okay, because yes, I am a woman, I'm a strong woman, but I can't do what you do. I can't, and because I have had like this honey, my Adam. He did shutdowns, okay, in the mills and things like that when we first met. He was a welder. And they would work 16, 18 hours, okay, in conditions that are unfathomable to me. Okay, I'm a pansy. We're all pansies around here. Most people can't do what you do. Okay, most people can't. You know, just like in 10 minutes of what you do might put somebody in a hospital. It would. Anyway, so the other day, they're having a shutdown at the mill down the road. And the other day, I was at this red light, and there was a man getting picked up by his wife. Okay? And knowing this man has been, there's rooms in that meal you can only be in for like 10 minutes, okay? You can only be in that meal for like 10 minutes in that room in this special suit, or you'll die. You'll die in like over 10 minutes, okay, in these rooms. Anyway, so I'm at the red light. I'm watching this woman that just picked up her man from an 18-hour shift, okay, in these horrific conditions. And he just got in the car and she's yelling at him, you know? She's yelling at him. And I just thought that was so selfish, horrifically, just sad. Just sad because that man is giving his life force. He's working himself to the bone in conditions that we can't fathom. You know, we can't do that. We can't do that stuff. We can't. We can't. You know, and so y'all deserve all the praise that y'all don't get. I'm sorry. But I just thought it was horrible that this man is sitting there working for her and his kids, probably, I don't know. And she's yelling as soon as he gets in the truck. And I just thought it was horrible. And so I called my honey and I told on her, and I was like, that stupid woman. And I know that sounds horrible of me to say that, but again, working you to the bone. Again, I understand. Okay, I used to do construction. I grew up, my daddy, he had his own construction sites. He had his own. So I know man work, okay? I used to roof. I used to work like a man, okay? Back in the day whenever I was young, but I'm not anymore. And even that, even that, having that knowledge of construction, it doesn't compare. It doesn't compare to doing shutdowns and doing oil rigs and things like that. That's just a whole nother level. No offense to my construction people, because I love my construction people, but that shit is so dangerous and it's so hard. And a lot of women don't understand. They don't. So they don't appreciate what their husband or their boyfriend is what they're doing for them. You know, they don't appreciate it like they should, and they just don't. I got to see what time it is. Okay, I got a few more minutes. So they don't understand, right? Paul Ray's, man, little brother himself. Well, so anyway, so you know, maybe other people need to be educated, you know, and just care more. Just care more, you know, and appreciate what your partner does for you, you know, because there's just like, sorry, I got distracted, but you know, there's like this situation, you know, there's no way that lady that didn't appreciate her honey, what he's doing for her, there's no way she could do what he does. There's just no way, you know, and because she doesn't understand it, she's never had to work like that, you know. So since she's never had to work that like that, she can't comprehend what sacrifice he gives to her on a constant basis, and the kids, like, we just don't understand because we just don't understand. But some people do, but you know. But anyway, so like my honey, thank God, you know, he don't work in shutdowns or nothing like that anymore. He's got, you know, a little techie job. Not how you think, but you know, it's still a manly thing, but it's not dangerous like it used to be. Anyway, but he works a lot. But he knows how much he's appreciated. And I tell him all the time that I couldn't do what he does and how much I appreciate him for that, and how amazing. I call him Superman. He's my Superman. And because he is, like, I call him the builder of dreams. He's the builder of my dreams, and all kinds of things, actually. If y'all have ever listened to any of the poetry, like Soul Star and Gifted Father and things like that, like, that's all about him. Like, so so I am an ass kicker. But not exactly. I say things to him and I do things for him because I love him so much. Like, I love him so much, you know. Anyway, the way oh, again, accent. Is somebody said that they love my accent. It's because I'm from Louisiana. So Yeah. That's right. Butter it looked like a biscuit. But no, because that's how I feel. Like I don't bullshit him. Like I don't bullshit anybody. I think it's a waste of time to lie. It really is. It's a waste of my life. It's a waste of my life to lie, and it's a waste of my time. So I just don't do it. It's just pointless. So and it's better just to tell the truth because it is what it is. But that's really how I feel about my honey. It is. And so yes, I guess I do butter him up. But not really, because if it's really how you feel, then that's just how you feel, and I'm just really good at expressing it. So is all. Boston accent. You have a Boston accent, so you're a northerner. I'm not a northerner. Okay, now y'all gonna come with me, and we're gonna unplug this car. So, ta-da! Okay, just don't look at the. Come on. And then we're gonna close it. Ta-da! And then I'm gonna put it up on this little thingy. All right, so I gotta go, and y'all remember to have a great day, and make it a good day, because it's up to you. Like, nobody else can give you a good day. Nobody else. But, and if you're a woman, and if you work hard, awesome. If you have honey, if you're a man or a woman, if you love your partner, tell them on a daily basis. If you're having an issue with your partner, but you really, really, really love them, instead of getting pissed off at them for some stupid shit, sorry, stop and look at them, and you say to yourself, I love this about my partner, okay? I admire this. These are characteristics I've always wanted in a partner, okay? And that partner has those things, okay? Or put blank there, okay? That's what you do. And instead of being an asshole to each other, you tell that person the things you love about them, okay? And whenever you do that, that's building love instead of resentment. And your relationship will get so much better, okay? It will. And because it will. And you'll fight less, you'll love each other more, and they'll show you those characteristics that you love more. And life just gets so much better whenever you talk nice to people, and that you show them how much you love them, okay? Because if you don't show them today how much you love them, you might not have tomorrow. And you only have them right now. So don't forget to tell people you love them. Don't forget to show people you love them. Act, not like act, but act in love. Speak in love. And appreciate everybody for all their little quirks and all that good grease in my life. Oh, ready for me to do my fatherly and husband duties. Ooh, good luck with the 3 days with the babies. That's going to be fun. Enjoy it. Kids grow up too fast, okay? And that's another thing. Kids grow up way too fast, so enjoy them too, You're here to guide them, and before you know it, they're going to be grown. Like, they're always going to need you, but they're not going to need you in the same way. And so enjoy it because high school, well, all the schools go through really fast, and then high school goes through really, really fast. And then once they're out of high school, like they're going to be trying to be on their own, and then you won't see them but like maybe once a month or something like that. And then you have to do this little switch of, instead of being a parent, be more of a guiding friend or something. I don't know. It's really weird. You got different boundaries and things like that. But anyway, but I gotta go get my honey, and oh, look. Okay, y'all can't see, but there's my honey. I'm coming. And I love you too, honey. And I figured out, look, he just got on. So I just figured out how to do a live, and I didn't know it was going to work, but it did. And so I'm coming. Okay, love you. Okay, now I don't know how to turn it off. Okay, still don't know how to turn it off. And and here's the car because I don't know how to turn it off. Okay. Okay. For real, those. Have a good day. Did it work? I don't know if it worked.